along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer. For Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch. And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And it's Harden penetrating. Count it. Good.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Now here's Curry. A dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pulls up. Giannis with the rebound. On offense, here are the Kings. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
The three from Barnes, hauled in by the Kings.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo outside. No good with the triple. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Curry. There's the three. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Hachimura sets a screen. Outside for Wembanyama. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots. They were totally in sync on that play, targeted the pass beautifully.
Now here's Vassell. Here's Barnes, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Hits the trifecta. Curry's gotten his second bucket on the night.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. Curry's range knows no bounds. Simply incredible.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Ware. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Knipple. For 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Knipple, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Over Green. Curry, no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Outside for Wembanyama. Inside. Barnes. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Wembanyama. And a nice finish on the layup. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here. He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Right side, Wembanyama. The 3 from Curry. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. San Antonio on top. They
with third, 17.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. To the left side wing. Here's Salon. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Salon. Back to Monk. Cornette sets a screen. Here's Salon. Now here's Cornette. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Salon, no good. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the paint. Here's Salon. Nice D from Bridges. Kings trail by 3. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Back to Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. Outside Monk. Pass to Cornette. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Knipple. Let's go with a 3. Sohan with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Here's Sohan. Sacramento grabs the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, flexing his muscles there. Sohan focused enough to get the initial bucket to fall.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Too much Giannis. A minute 42 left in the first half. They set the screen. Tried by Curry. Pass to Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Stephen Curry.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Back to Curry. Takes a three. Rebound by the Kings.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. San Antonio leading. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Ware.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the wing, Curry shoots from the baseline. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Curry's gotten his third basket of the night. The drive by Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. Comes up empty down low. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top, up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Spurs lead by 3. Curry looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. Hachimura from long range. He buries it from 3. Hachimura's got 7.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama is so unselfish.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The 3 from Curry. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And anything you can do, Curry can do better. You do not want to get in the shooting contest with that man.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Knipple with a bucket.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Curry. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
How strong is Giannis? I mean, he's just so hard to defend. Sometimes you have to fight.
No good on the second free throw. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
That one goes in.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Ware. Kings trail by 5. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Wembanyama. And the shot no good. A bit short. Antetokounmpo with it. Hachimura covering. A big-time flush by Giannis.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got his second bucket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And we think of Curry as a shooter first, but they're reminding us how good a passer he is.
Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Beasley. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Hachimura sets a screen to the inside. Now here's Cornet. And the layup is good. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Beasley. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Simmons, no good. The 3 from Curry. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
On the wing, Curry. Give him 20. They set the pick. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner with a steal. Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Spurs lead.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
The Spurs, 53.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Kings trail by 7. Right side, Simmons.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length is just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. Woo, wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, when it comes to getting the ball in the open floor, no one is more dangerous than Giannis.
Back to Monk. Down low. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Rui Hachimura.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Curry. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
So easy for Giannis to dunk. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Outside for Green. The three is up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now Wembanyama. Here's Hachimura. Now Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Oh, he can't get the layup. The Kings trailing. Antetokounmpo. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed them.
Antetokounmpo inside. Jams it home!
You can tell Giannis loves delivering in these moments. Puts the team on his back without hesitation.
Barnes outside. Here's Wembanyama. Now Curry. Jacks up a three. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Barnes. Hachimura sets a screen. Outside Curry. Now Wembanyama. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo!
Another shot. And there's the layup. Good.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Barnes outside. On the wing, Curry. Hachimura sets a screen. And count it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now Curry. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong